Boom, sup guys, watch. We got some motherfucking legends in the house.
Yes, sir.
We got Charron, we got Emerson Kennedy,
Yes.
the fucking place to be. These guys are fresh off Raza and the Riot. They battled each other last night. The stream was free, so there's no way to watch it right now. But I have a feeling the battle's gonna be dropping very, very, very soon. So keep your eyes on the lookout for that. But how are you guys feeling?
Charron won. He's an honorary Mexican for 24 hours.
I didn't know, was I repping the Mexicans or the Riot? I didn't know which part.
I don't know.
Did you speak Spanish?
No.
Did you?
I said "cuh" though, so
See?
maybe like I was repping the Riot.
Fucking see, man.
Okay, so you represented everything. Yeah, you said God. That was really funny.
Say "cuh."
You did say
Maybe I was
cuh?
representing the Riot.
You did say cuh?
I said "cuh."
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like opened one of your rounds with that, right?
Yeah, I think I opened the battle with the "cuh." Yeah.
That's
I
it.
felt like I had to. I'm like, when in Rome.
Incredible,
Hey,
dude.
what do you think? I always ask you the questions because we don't ever get to talk enough outside of it. But are you forming an opinion while you're filming?
Yeah.
You get a feel of like who's winning, who's losing?
Yeah, totally. It's weird. I usually like kind of have a better idea who's gonna win on camera too. I don't know why. I'm always like, I think this is gonna look different when it comes out. Like all the time. Like even like the most recent example I can think of is like Swamp and Verb, where like in the building Verb clearly lost.
Yeah.
But I think Verb on camera always is better.
Yeah, he's polished.
Yeah, it sounds good. It's like the mic is right there. You can hear it, but like if you're there in the building, you're a couple rows back, you can't really hear. So yeah, I'm definitely forming an opinion while I'm filming. But yeah, it was funny in your guys' battle because I was definitely slightly inebriated from all the piff smoke in the air.
Bro, the
I was
contact high.
So I felt like I was like, and also it was weird. A lot of people in the first battle were reacting a lot, and then when we got to your guys' battle, like nobody was reacting, and I feel like they got too high or something.
I felt like for A-Ward and Smoov too, like the crowd wasn't really reacting mostly to A-Ward.
Totally. So
But
I was trying to like, I felt like Lush should have been doing this because that's what he's like famous for, is like getting the crowd to react. So I was reacting a lot behind the camera, and I was like, I felt like I almost did it too much in your guys' battle because I felt like when you mentioned it, you're like, yeah, but you know the garage shit, right? I was like, fuck, maybe I'm like ODing this right now. It's like annoying. But then I was laughing about it because I was like, oh, you know what he's referencing is this.
Yeah.
I didn't even.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
crazy.
like, and you know, Avo films battles in Los Angeles all of the time. So do you know how much weed smoke has to be in the air for even him to get a contact? Like, his body's almost immune to it at this point.
There was a lot.
It was
dude.
insane, bro.
insane.
Even I was like, oh, I'm losing my voice.
I wasn't.
me
I
too.
wasn't in the building before like our battle. I was outside. Like you can hear it from outside, but I'm like, I don't want to be high by the time my battle
That's
comes
smart.
out.
Yeah.
That's super smart.
Yeah.
So by the third round, I actually felt like kind of high. I'm like, let me just get this. Let me get this verse off before I choke or something.
Bro, check this out. Did I tell you this in our first round? My first round, I did one of the things where I just time jumped. I started rapping my third round.
Oh,
last
shit.
night,
So
against Charron.
scary.
And the thing is like I'm rapping, and then you slowly realize it, and you're like trying not to panic attack while you're trying to deliver this. So when my round's done, I go into my phone. And Charron like mentions it in a freestyle.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, he exposed me. So I quickly switched over to the YouTube live and commented. So it looked like I was just commenting in the live.
That's funny.
But I was definitely looking up lyrics stuff.
Hey, that's thinking
That
fast,
move,
right
that
there.
Yeah, I just went to the comment and be like, I'm high.
So wait, what did you do when you switched over? Did you just finish where you were at and stop, or like what? Or did you get back to the first?
Bro, I'll rap probably the first half of the first round.
Yeah.
And I probably was almost done with the second half of my third round before I realized it. I was like, man, this shit feels like it's not supposed to be hitting this early.
Yeah.
And then I realized it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. So now I have to piece together.
Oh my
Do I
God.
want to wrap the second half of the first round at
Yeah.
the start of the second?
Yeah.
Do I want to, and so when that came around again, I couldn't have done it without looking at my phone.
Yeah, of course.
Hopefully I played it off, but like
Yeah,
I ruined it now. But the last round I rapped the last half of the first, then the beginning of the third.
Oh wow.
Jesus Christ, that's crazy, dude.
That's pretty tough to do.
Yeah, that's insane.
And the thing is like, it was so funny because I was like looking at I was like, how did I do that?
Yeah.
Sharon's rapping at me. I'm like, bro, I gotta chill on the drugs. And then Sharon's next bar was like, you do drugs. I was like, what's happening?
He knows.
When I saw you slipping up, I'm like, yo, these drug bars about to go off.
Damn.
That's all I was thinking about. I was like, Sharon's gonna see this, and memory rhymes too well with Kennedy. It's gonna be the worst rebuttal in history. It was bad, man, but it was cool, man. It was a cool event, man. It was like I was talking to Sharon in the car how like the last couple events he's been part of, it was like a Canadian government fund thing that put on a battle rap. This was like a Brown Pride thing in Los Angeles. Like a lot of times people are like, where's battle rap gonna grow? And it's not so splashy, but it's actually like real shit that happens.
Yeah.
That's like pretty like meaningful, you know, to our culture. You know, it's dope.
Yeah,
It's dope to be a part of it.
That's a really good point. Yeah, I loved the like core meaning behind the event, and honestly, there was a lot of people there that I haven't seen at events before.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a battle rap crowd.
Yeah,
Like it was a lot of like Smoov's family, and like I think a lot of people said it was my first event they've been to.
hella people were like, "This is my first event." I'm like, "Whoa, that's interesting."
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So,
I also had like 3 or 4 people like, where do I know you from?
Really?
And I'm like, I don't know. They're like, are you the guy on Wild 'N Out? I'm like, are you here to like see the battle?
Did you see the card?
yes,
I'm like,
incredible.
Yeah, so I could tell it was like a non-battle rap crowd.
Yeah. That's funny. I was walking past like a group of people and they're just staring at me and I'm like, why are these guys looking at me? And they're like, avocado. I'm like, yeah. And I went into the restroom. The porta potty's outside. You can fucking hear what everyone's saying.
Yeah.
And dude, they turn to their friends. They're like, avocado's so short. I'm like, fuck, I can hear you.
It's not soundproof. It's not recorded, bro.
Oh my god, it was so funny. I was like, god damn it, cursing them.
Give them the finger while you're taking a shit.
Fuck you.
Oh man.
Great event. It was really awesome.
Shout out to Smoov, man. One of the hardest working people I've
Smoov's
met.
a legend.
Yeah, that was really impressive what he did, honestly. Like, he didn't practice at all. He's like, all right, we're going to battle right now. And I'm like, dude, you haven't, practiced or, went over your rounds ever. And that's usually means that there's going to be a choke.
Yeah.
You know, especially, a league owner running the event and doing all that. And he is so good, dude.
He's damn good,
He's
bro.
so good.
He's damn good.
He's
Yeah.
very good.
What do you-
Very underrated.
Dude,
Yeah,
so
it's like
underrated.
we all have that artist that we're like, why don't more people know him? You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I
Like,
know.
there's some things that I'm like, I don't know what it is. It feels like he has everything, you know?
Yeah.
But like,
He never had the league push though. Like he was
Like a
never
specific league.
like when you think Cali Smoov, what league do you even think of?
Yeah, that's true. There's
That's
none.
He's
true.
kind of like a free agent, you know. He's
Yeah.
never had the king of the dot push, RBE push, URL push.
Yeah.
So
oh, he's in the chat. Smoov, what's up, man? What did you say? You trying to make an 8-ball last?
like a game of
yeah.
pool, I was trying to make an 8-ball lap.
That was crazy. Smoov went insane in that battle. But yeah, I agree, Charron. I think he suffers from not having league backing pretty hard. I mean, I'm glad that we got him on RBE with the full circle shit. That kind of worked out with Random, and we got them both in front of him. But yeah, it was even wild filming Bags and Bodies, and he was winning everything.
Yeah,
and then
he's
Gwitty, we filmed one segment where Gwitty's just talking to everybody. He's like, y'all don't even know, this fool's battled Disaster, Geechee,
Yeah.
Roan.
Yeah.
You know, he's kind of beat all them too.
Yeah,
And
man.
they're like, oh really? It's weird how nobody really knows.
And didn't he have to battle on a doorstep to get in the house or something?
Yeah. He had to battle Green Ranger. He was a nobody.
Bro, and
Crazy.
Smoov was one of the most decorated battlers there, so that's kind of crazy.
I know. I kind of liked A Ward's little angle about that last.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been there in the first place.
That was
Dude,
cold.
fucking
That was
awesome.
cold. That was cold, man.
Salute to A Ward too, man. He's fucking killed. Even taking that battle on a week's notice is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
man.
Edward's an alien.
Yeah,
bro.
bro.